few years ago, but unfortunately, the same issues are happening. And this piece is written in memory of Jordan Manners, a young man that was killed at his school. Cause Jordan matters, and our youth matter, and elders matter, and my generation matters. The other week, another young black man was shot during school hours. And once again, we want to use our power to rise to the occasion. I don't know about you, but I've been rising for over 20 years. Since my first job in recreation, it's been my occupation to work with, listen to, and try to understand the youth. And I feel that there is a great divide between elders, my generation, and the youth. And I only speak the truth as I see it, as I've lived it, as I've experienced it. You see, young people today are dealing with circumstances and conditions and violence, and we need to check ourselves in our own silence until something goes completely wrong. We need to be there for the weak and the strong. For the homeless youth living in shelters who don't have the same access to schools and tools and who live by a different set of rules. And we need to be there for the youth who have it together, who have the strength of a leader. But how can you be there if you don't even understand the layout of the youth land? You see, communication is key. Not talking down or looking down or tuning out or looking the other way. We need to talk to our young people right here, right now, today, because other things are doing the talking and other people are doing the talking and guns and violence is doing the talking and youth are talking. Are we listening? See, I got poems on anti-violence and anti-racism and equity and equality, and how come sometimes as adults we act so darn anti-social and anti-African and anti-Caribbean? Hey, aren't I one of you? Black like me and black like you too, and don't look at me like who you're talking to, because I'm talking to you. You see, these problems and anger and violence and rage didn't just take center stage overnight. This has been a production under construction, waiting for an eruption for years, and now it's finally here. So open up your eyes and open up your ears, because gone are the days of Dora the Explorer and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood as he's changing his sweater, because R. Kelly's coming out of the closet into youth that seems so much better. Oh, wait. Do you remember the days of How to Get to Sesame Street? Well, Saturday cartoons have been replaced. Remember Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner race? Remember the Tooth Fairy who left $1? Holla! Try to leave $1 now and see what happens. Because things have changed. Because now they're watching BET, that's Black Empty Television, and MTV, that's More Tenacious Television, and Hollywood and Pimp My Ride, and watching Hoes and Pimps on TV with Pride, and Flava Flav and other Sambo types are live and direct on RTV, and this denigration is breaking my heart, you see. These are just some of the things that are infiltrating the young minds. Being a gangster looks more promising than being a teacher. Being a gangster is a symbol of wanting to belong, of showing how strong, of showing that you have the power beyond belief. I keep hearing about self-hatred, but to me, our youth are sacred, and I can't identify with self-hate, but I can identify with it's not too late. Afrocentric schools are only one tool, because we need to get our history in all the schools, because our history is for all the youth to understand if we need to end this continuous trend. But see, all youth need to learn it. Because it's not just black youth rocking baggy pants and gangster images and trying to identify with things that make me want to cry. I've seen some white kids that are blacker than me, blacker than I ever want to be. But see, I'm just a poet. What do I know? I know that our youth need a sense of identity. They need to learn about economics and the economy. That we give them all the things that we didn't have when we were young so they don't grow up with the same sense of responsibility. I'm spitting wisdom with my rhymes just one more time, so you better listen up. Because I'm not going to make a big scene or make a big fuss, but my heart is broken when words are spoken again and again with no end results. You see, we need to build institutions, but we are an institution. Our youth is an institution. Our history is an institution, so let's stop all the rhetoric and pollution and find a real solution. And that's why Jordan matters. I don't want to be part of a black community not steeped in unity. We have our own racial divides. I want to be a part of a Afrocentric nation, a proud black nation. That's what fills me with pride, so stop talking and just do it. Create the programs, we've got the means to do it. Look at us, we've all been through it. We've got academia and engineering and artistry and athleticism and pride. Our people have pride, so it's not too late to instill it in the next generation, and that's why Jordan matters, and our youth matter, and elders matter, and my generation matters, so tell me what's the matter. I heard some talk about passing the baton to the next generation so they could run on, but let's run with that baton beside them for a while. Guide them, teach them, be firm and smile. And when they can run beside us at our same pace, then and only then is it time to let them pass on and continue the race. You see, that's why Jordan matters, and our youth matter, and elders matter, and my generation matters. But if we don't listen up, all our hopes will be shattered. So take the time to think twice before giving our young people the wrong advice. Before looking at the way we communicate with one another, let's stop talking about self-hate and talk about what it is to be a real sister or a brother. Let's pass on good values and be modern-day griots. Let's pass on our history and oral traditions and then run with that baton beside the next generation. Because if we don't stop and think about how we failed our youth, then I've just wasted my time trying to tell you the truth. And that's why Jordan matters, and our youth matter, and elders matter, and my generation matters.